My! That certainly was a battle worth seeing. I must be honest with you, I never imagined you would get this far. Huh, Mr. Mayor, why are you here? Oh dear me, do you fail to understand still? You're such an innocent child. At times I am the affable mayor of Fenak. At others, I am the secret boss of the criminal syndicate Cypher. I am Evis, and I shall rule the world! How dare you meddle in our affairs so thoroughly? The Shadow Pokemon plan! We can resurrect from the start. But you two, you shall never be forgiven! I'll destroy you utterly so you may never again rise against me! This is it! The head of Cypher, Evis, and the final battle. Let's do this! I am excited as ever with this awesome music backing us up! He is starting off with Slacking, level 60, Normal type, Truant for the ability, Crush Claw, Aerial Ace, Earthquake, and Bulk Up. Slowking, level 61, Water Psychic type, Own Temple for the ability, Shadow Ball, Psychic, Water Pulse, and Skill Swap. So, as you might have guessed, his main strategy is going to be using Skill Swap on that Slacking and devastating us with that Slacking being able to attack us every turn. I am going to do my damnedest to take that Slacking out as fast as I can, targeting it with all I've got, because that is by far the most powerful member of his team. I proved to you how powerful Slacking was in my Let's Play of Pokemon Emerald. I don't need to emphasize how destructive this thing is. In fact, it's probably going to get to attack before Corona does. Yes, indeed it is! It's using Earthquake. Oh god, this is gonna hurt! I like how all it does is yawn and it shakes the entire planet. That just shows how destructive Slacking really is, and Corona didn't stand a chance. Dang it, I was hoping to Brick Break. So Corona's already down on just the first turn. Slowking lost half its HP, but that doesn't matter because it's gonna Skill Swap. So what are we gonna do here? I'm trying to think things through here because I did lose a pretty valuable Astamate. I'm gonna throw Affection out there because it's immune to Earthquake, and I could probably use it to take out that Slowking pretty quick. I do not want that Slowking to be able to do anything after that Skill Swap, because, as you see here, he's level 60 and 61. That's not any pushover. He oftentimes will start off the fight with Slacking and Slowking first, and when he does this, you're in for a hell of a ride, I'll say that much. We're gonna go ahead and do Psychic once more, and we'll do a Shadow Ball on that Slowking, hopefully finishing them both off. I don't know if we will, but I'll try. Slacking is definitely dead. Whoa, critical hit! Dang, I could have used that on the first turn. That would have been nice. And Slacking with his very Donkey Kong model is down. Again, I can't get enough of this music. I really love it. I also like how they do give you one last twist at the end of Evis actually being the head, Naskur not being the boss, and then finally answering what Naskur was doing at the mayor's office. I don't know if any of you thought that was obvious when you were a kid, but I sure as hell didn't when I was like a little kid. And oh god, come on! Slacking is loafing around, yay! Doesn't get to do anything. Okay, so I'm gonna throw up a Reflect because Psycho probably doesn't have much time left on the field. And we'll finish off that Slowking before it gets to attack. Okay, we'll do that. So that way I can at least defend Misdreavus and whatever is going to come out after Psycho is down, because Psycho's probably not going to live another attack. So we'll do Shadow Ball, we attack first. That was just crap how Slowking survived that. Okay, so we took out his starting pair. Not bad. 2 members of his team are down, 1 of mine is down, even though he's about to match me. We've got, what is his next team member? Salamence, level 60, Dragon Flying type. Intimidate, as you see right there, for the ability. Dragon Dance, Double Edge, Aerial Ace, Dragon Claw. This thing sucks. I hate it. This thing is just downright unfair. Honestly, I don't think he should have a Salamence on his team. Whoever designed his team, I think had some pretty damn good knowledge of Pokemon, because I've always thought Salamence was a little too cheap. And I thought the Slacking strategy with Skill Swap was already a little too cheap. But that Salamence is brutal. In fact, I think I'm just going to chip it down with Toxic right here. Because honestly, I think that is my best chance of taking it down. I don't think I have much of a chance aside from that. Lowered attack. Let's see here. I'm trying to think about what I want to do here. Let's confuse that Scizor and then poison Salamence and just see how that goes. Hope Mr. is able to survive with that Reflect. Yes, okay, that Reflect was the right move. Okay. We do Confuse Ray. Let's make it so that Scizor can't really do much, because I want to focus on the Salamence and not really have to worry about that Scizor much, because we don't have Corona anymore, and Corona would have made this easy. Okay, I heard some confusion. That's good. Okay. Toxic on that Salamence. Chip it down very slowly. I know it's going to be slow, but I don't really care. I just want to bring it down. Because that thing has given me so much trouble, and that Intimidate just sucks. Now, I'm trying to think of what I could do here. I don't want to use too many items, but I have an idea. I'm wondering if I should do Explosion and heal Affection. Because I would bet that Explosion could take a sizable amount of Salamence's HP out, and Affection would just not get affected by it. And on top of that, both of my Pokemon that know Protect are down, so I'm wondering if that might be the only chance I would get to use it, and if it would give me a huge edge on the rest of his team, because that Salamence scares me. And honestly, I'm thinking that if Explosion's going to take it out, I'm going to need the Poison to have chipped it down a little bit, because knowing my luck, I probably won't be able to take out its whole HP bar with just Explosion. You know what? Yes, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go ahead and heal up Affection so that it can survive another hit from that Salamence, unless it gets a critical, in which case my luck sucks. And let's see here. So, one item usage. Oh, it's doing Dragon Dance! Yes! Okay, I will gladly take that. Normally, I'd be hurting over it doing that, but I'm glad in this case. Swords... Oh, God. I'm hopeful that he doesn't get another chance to attack. Like, really hopeful. Okay. Okay, please take out that Salamence, and if you don't, make it low enough to the point where the Poison can do it. Come on! Whoa, that took out a lot of Scizor for not being very effective. Doesn't affect Misdreavus, of course. Can't have a final battle without that. Yes! Oh my god, the Poison wasn't even necessary. I think it would have done it normally. Oh man, I was just trying to play it safe there, seeing if the Poison, could chip it down if it just doesn't take it out, but... Okay, Affection gets all the experience from that. That's not bad. Trying to think about who I want to use. I think I want to go for Marshall because I know what he's got left, and Munchkin's going to be pretty not helpful against what he's got left. Alright, so Walnut was very helpful. Machamp, level 61. I almost mispronounced it. Fighting type. Guts for the ability, Cross Chop, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and Bulk Up. This thing can be a bit of a beast. I don't care for it. I hate this thing. I want to take it down fast with that Psybeam, but it's probably not going to do anything because it's a very bulky fighting type. We'll just do what we can with our lowly 60 special attack stat, which isn't much, and let's leave it up to Marshall right here. Confused, and it's, oh god, doing Metal Claw. That's gonna hurt. Oh, wow! God, thank god for that Reflect. Stop! No! Oh god, that's gonna hurt. Oh wow, that didn't do that much. It has a high chance of critical hit, which is why I was really worried, because it's so much higher level than me, but it didn't do that much, actually. Okay, we take out Scizor. There we go. And we make a move of Instant Levitate. We get to attack Machamp. Okay. Machamp is just about done. I think we can do this. His last Pokemon, Tyranitar. This is the ultimate Shadow Pokemon that Ein created. Level 55. Rock Dark type. Sandstream for the ability. Just it being on the field will cause sandstorms. This thing is really dangerous from that. Shadow Rush. Thunder, Rock Slide, Blizzard, and as you see there, it was able to take out Affection solely from that Sandstorm. So it was able to finish the job that Scizor put down on it. So that's kind of scary. Unfortunately for me, all I have left are Marshall and Munchkin. I have the two M's. Let's see if we can do this, because that Machamp, that bad. You can take down... Actually, I just had Intimidate, so... No, I'm really curious how this is going to go, because I legitimately have no clue. We'll do Surf, and we'll do Return. Hopefully, Munchkin can outspeed. No! When Tyranitar's the fastest on the field, you know your luck sucks. Oh, God. Well, not your luck, but, oh, my God. Sign of being under level. Well, so much for outspeeding that Machamp. Bye, Munchkin. Okay, comes down to just Marshall. I think I can do this, but it's gonna be kind of chancy, okay? I think I've got this. I hope I can take out that Machamp. Whoa, critical hit. Okay. No, crap, I can't take it out. Crap. Oh god, what am I gonna do here? This is a close battle, like really, really close. Machamp barely doesn't go down from that. Okay. Shoot. This is really bad. I'll go for Surf. Oh, whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! He's an idiot! He's an idiot, guys! Oh my god! Evis, you are dumb! You suck! Oh my god! Oh man, I can freaking do this! ecstatic right now! You know why I'm ecstatic? Because my ace in the hole, that plan that I had for finishing him off. Hey, Evis, say hello to my Master Ball. Did it! I know it's got a catch rate of 45 and it's a lot easier to catch than that Metagross, but I don't care. I win by default. Pokemon Coliseum is done. That was a close match, and that was a lot of fun. Oh man, that was great. That was so close. Oh man, I didn't know if I would have won there if he wasn't like, oh man. Alright. No! Even my ultimate Pokemon! Oh my god, Johnson's actually doing something useful! Halt! Stop where you are! There's no getting away this time! Cypher's finished. The Shadow Pokemon plan ends now. Rui, are you alright? Ooh, Pikachu's pissed. Pikachu! Blast you. Don't forget what you've done, Wes. It won't end this way next time. I will ruin you next time. I promise you that. No, he's trying to escape with that helicopter! Wahaha! Let us meet again! Our bid to take over the world using Shadow Pokemon hasn't ended yet. That is the saddest excuse for a helicopter I've ever seen. It wouldn't even stand up to a... that. Your plan. I think it just ended. What? Evis, you and your cronies are under arrest. Oh, what is that? It's a legendary Pokemon. It's Ho-Oh. It is. It really is a Ho-Oh. It's incredible. It must have been keeping an eye on your heroics from the sky above. You obviously earned its support. Of course. It would also never allow criminals to get off scot-free. Not when they're guilty of an outrage like creating Shadow Pokemon. Oh wow, so Ho-Oh was watching over us. Wes, I guess it's finally over. We faced a lot of challenges, but thanks to you, Wes, everything has been resolved. Wes, thank you. You were strong, you answered the call, and you were cool. Look at that. Oh, it was so close. So true. This is the first time I've seen one up so close. Rui and Wes, the Ho-Oh is blessing you for your victory. Such a perfect outcome. Yes, indeed. And that, my friends, is Pokemon Coliseum. It was a game that I didn't care for much for a long time, but when I went back and played it, it was so much better than I remembered it. I didn't remember it being this good. Maybe I just had to be older to appreciate it, or maybe, you know, to appreciate the things that it did right and the things that it did differently, because this is a very different Pokemon game. I mean, it doesn't follow the formula at all. It breaks the mold a lot, and I hear a lot of people telling me, like, whenever people tell me that all the Pokemon games are the same, I always bring up Coliseum, and everyone's like, well, that one doesn't count. And I'm just like, what about it doesn't count? They're like, well, it's not a main Pokemon game. And to that I ask you, and I legitimately want to challenge anyone who says that. How is it not a main Pokemon game, and how does it not count? You go from town to town, it has the same gameplay to the battle system as any main series Pokemon game. It is compatible multiplayer with the main series Pokemon games, with trades and battles, mind you. Pokemon obtained in it can be transferred to any other main series game, aside, at least as long as it's, you know, Game Boy Advance or later. You battle bosses, you catch Pokemon in Pokeballs, and it works the same way as does the main series. How in any way does this not count as a main series Pokemon game? It was the way that you obtained Johto Pokemon back in the day when Ruby and Sapphire lacked them. You know, I don't get how it doesn't count. It is a perfectly respectable Pokemon entry in the Pokemon series. And I like it a lot more than I remembered liking it as a kid. This Let's Play made me appreciate it so much more, and I really hope that it made some of you give it another go and see how good of a game it actually was. There are some issues with it, granted, though. I think the battles do go a little slow. I think people might overreact a little bit, because granted, I've played Diamond and Pearl, and those battles are really slow. I like the games and all, but really slow. And I will say this, I kind of wish that they gave the Pokemon their Pokemon Stadium cries, you know, where they sounded like animals, because those really, like, low-tech sounding cries kind of sounded out of place, especially in the ending cutscene with that Ho-Oh. It was just kind of the one of the few things that kind of took me out of the experience, and I know they only did it just to make it consistent with the main series. But, yeah, that's really all I have to say. Contest winners, I should have shipped your prizes off already. Sorry for taking so long to do so, especially after I said that I'd be getting on it last week. I just had a lot of stuff come up, and yeah. So I would like to do more contests like that in the future, where I have people nickname my Pokemon for actual prizes. But yeah, you should be getting that any day now. And are we done yet? Hell no! It's a Pokemon game. It's got loads to do after the main story. And we'll be covering those things starting tomorrow. So, on the note of Satoru Iwata being the executive producer, see you guys then. And thank you so much for watching.